Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're going to go over leaf adjustment tools or switch adjustment tools, or even this one is called a L adjustment tool. We're going to go over both of them. I have two different ones for two different reasons. This one I use when I get into a really hard, weird spot. As you can see, this one's got a groove this way, and then it's got a groove that way. It lets you get into the switch this way or the switch this way. Same with this one. This one, like I said, I use this one the most. This one lets you get onto the leaf right here, or I can get it sideways. See, this is more of a pain to do it this way, so that's why you would use this way. So we're going to put that one to the side, and I'm going to use this one just because showing you the ins and outs of the leaf switch is going to be a little bit easier showing it on film, well, video with you. They're both basically the same right here on the edge till we get up here. You know, this one, the leaf hole opening is this way, and on this one it's sideways. So this one allows me to get into different tighter spaces than this one, but this one will let me get into different tighter spaces than this one. But we're going to use this one for example, just so we can show you exactly what to do. Since we're talking about tools, we might as well talk about adjusting some switches. I'm going to whack this one really out of existence there, and I'm going to show you how we get them adjusted. Notice all these are opening, well, they're closing, open, close, 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 weird, messed up here. Let go, closed, open, 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 open. A switch always does two things. It opens or closes. It cannot stay open and it cannot stay closed. To use the tool properly, always grab it at the closest point to where it's attached, never up here. The only time I ever adjust a leaf up here is when somebody else has been in there and have bent it up really bad. So what I will do first is I will slowly start tweaking it over, yeah, right about there. And then I will check the switch, and we're getting a little bit of movement out of it. Give it a little more wiggle that way. And now we are getting a good open and close switch. Now, these you can get for about $5 at your local pinball vendor. I suggest always picking up two whenever you do a parts order, because the one you use the most, like this one, I will end up breaking one of these off eventually, just because the fatter these leaves are as in thickness, the more stress you are using on this. And some of the leaves are double leafed, where they'll have a like an anti-spring leaf on it, so there'll be two tight ones. I think I actually got one over here. Yes, I do. See, some of these, like this one, you can see how there's two leaves here. Now, if I had two, if this was spring back adjusted and I had to get this on there, this would need to get spread out more, and I would eventually end up bending it. But this is a flipper switch, and this will go tight up against the flipper, like in the cabinet, and that pushes on that. So sometimes you gotta, on other leaf switches, I'm just using this one for example, you need to spread this end open up a little bit more to get into these double stacked ones. Right now, if I try to do it, I'm gonna have to really, there we go. But yeah, and then you can see it's all even harder to open. So like I said, if you ever buy one of these, buy two, because you'll end up eventually breaking one if you're working on pinball machines enough. This is probably about my third one in a couple years. This one you can tell I've had a long time because it's corroded and dirty and stuff. But this one actually, I've only ever bought one of these, and I don't even know where I got this one from. Probably eBay. But this has been I've never broke one of these, but I don't use this one this much. These I use like crazy, and I've broken many of them. So I hope the explanation of switch adjusting tools, leaf adjusting tools, L adjusting tools helps you out. The basics of some of these specific pinball tools. So yeah, there'll be some cool stuff along the bottom. Excuse my hands are dirty, but I've been working on this game, and I figured I'd take the time because somebody asked me about these tools and make a quick video. So there'll be some cool stuff around the bottom here. Give me a thumbs up and like, and as always, later.